Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In today's video we're just going to go through chapters 75 and 76 of the new story missions. So let's jump straight into some gameplay. So this is chapter 19 of Nightmare, the Abyssal Canyon, or chapter 75 of the overall story. Let's jump straight in and see where we get up to. So in the previous couple of videos we had to change up the setup in order to beat a Talanas. So I've gone for an Ethereal's team, I've gone for Valenter's team, and I've gone for a Glorian setup as well. So we'll just jump straight into the quick battle, and we should be good to go all the way through up to stage 60, where we will be able to see the challenge, the final boss of this particular chapter. As for the strength of the units that we're facing, it doesn't seem to me it doesn't seem to me to be too impressive, but as you can see, it looks like our number 2 team has failed. So this is the Valenter's team, and let's see what we're up against. Yeah, so it is just this setup. So the only problems that we've ever had in going through this is through this Ethereal's team, and the reason for that, and I'll just show you this very briefly, the reason that we're losing is because of the stun effect. So we can skip this one, we know we can win. This one, Talanas here and Lachesis, the combination of these two means that our team will be stunned for a number of turns, especially given that Gwyn will be also applying stacks as well. So Valenter's team, not super effective against Glorians. There's no real hard counter for Glorians in this game, except for Glorians. That is the only way you're able to progress against a Glorians team, is to use a Glorians team. So what we're going to do after this match is finished, we're going to switch around. We're going to switch around the Valenter's team and the Glorians team. The Glorians team should be able to get straight through with no real issues at all. So as you can see, potentially what we could have done is switch around Nyx and Makari here. So as you can see, she just takes us straight out. And we've not got enough firepower really left over, especially with the 2 healers, to take this Talanas out before she gets us. So that's the reason that we're losing on this stage specifically. And you may find it's very similar for yourselves. So if we just try a simple change, switching around Nyx and Makaria, we'll have a look to see whether or not it is possible. So able to get through this first round, no problem. Now this second round, we'll see what the difference is between having Makaria in the middle and Nyx in the middle. Nyx is effectively a sniper for the Valenter's team, and she will be able to take out as many, a specific target unit on the other side. So say that Talanas was in the front position, where the Arcdina or the Lillian Leah is. Potentially, what you can do is you can move the Nyx directly opposite the Talanas in order to clear it. So as you can see, we've lost effectively all of our buffs, but we do get the taunt supplied, hopefully, just to the Lillian Leah and to the Lachesis as well. So Makari here, swinging first, and then Nyx to finish off the Talanas. So it is just a case of making sure that we do finish off that Talanas before anything else. We can lose Leandra, that's absolutely fine. Can't lose both of those, unfortunately. So not able to progress anyway. Like I was saying, what we'll do is we will switch around our 2 teams here, and we'll see if that makes a difference. 3, 4.
My light will soothe your pain.
We can put Gwyn in as well. 1, 2, 3. Move Nawi opposite Talinas. Hopefully we can get a good strike in with Nawi here. We can get her to proc. And then we want Valentus here as well.
She must be stopped.
And there we go. Let's see if this makes a difference. Because if we can't beat this one, we're definitely not going to be able to beat the final boss. But it is the fact that the Talinas team, or the Glorians team, is in the second roster that we're not able to progress. So we can still potentially leave it like this. The Glorians team that I've got should be more than good enough to get all of that sorted. Okay, we get a silence on Minotaur. In fact, we can skip this. We know we're going to win that one. It's this match specifically that we're interested in. Now, I know Lachesis will remove a lot of our buffs before Nawi attacks. So it might be a bit of an issue, but hopefully with the HP increase, we can keep going. And I think we may need 2 procs from Nawi, but we do get max HP going up. Okay, so Nawi procs here, just to remove that Holy Shield, because that would be a big factor in whether or not we win. So all buffs have been removed. Oof. So, as you can see, Talinas doing nowhere near as much damage, and our Gwyn to finish off the enemy Gwyn here as well. So I think we just about have this covered. As you can see, the strength difference between the two, the Valentas and the Glorians, is just massive. Unfortunately, no proc there from Nawi, but we did get the double proc, which is all we really needed in order to secure victory here. Because our team attacks, it means that if the speeds are equal, we'll be able to go first. So fortunately, Gwyn here able to take out the Talinas, and I don't suspect that they'll be able to win with the units that they do have left, although I've been wrong before. But these are all effectively support units. Arkdina, increasing and decreasing attack, will provide the shield from Lily and Leah, but we're able to get under that shield despite how strong it potentially could be. So that is effectively how you would go about beating a Talinas, is to use your Glorians team against that Talinas. There's no two ways about it. Either you're using that Talina, either you're using your own Glorians team, including Talinas, Nawi, Twins, or you effectively get stunned, and then all of your units will go straight down. So doing a bit of damage here with the Valentas team, but I don't suspect too much resistance with this team here. So Atrops to... Ah, shame. So we got our Elmer to attack, and that is thanks to the confused status that's been applied. Fortunately, able to take out the Persephone, so next round there'll be no healing besides the Lachesis. So we do get the taunt. And then Makari here, double activation of her ultimate, given that the number of units that have died is over 2. Valenter's really a hard counter to the Avengers Phantom team. And are able to clinch the victory here. So that was stage 75-30. And then let's go ahead and carry on through to 75-60. Again, it is almost just about making sure that you've got enough stats to survive the attack, and also that you have control immunity. That control immunity is one of the most powerful effects in the game, and Glorians get it for free for just existing, just for being on the battlefield. They get it. So that is one of the reasons as to why they are so powerful. So let's see what we're up to. Yeah, so same team again, as you can see. Same team again as stage 30. You'll just have improved stats. So again, I think we can go ahead and safely skip this one. Was up to round 5, but Ethereals versus Avengers. Typically, the Ethereals will do too much damage for the Avengers to handle. So it is about getting these procs from Nawi as well. So hopefully we will get the first couple of procs from Nawi to be able to take the enemies out. The only other option that, well, I say the only other option, but another option that we will have, yeah, so as you can see here, able to take out the Holy Shields, but not doing nearly as much damage as we previously were as well. But the only other option really would be to take out the Gwyn and replace the Gwyn with, say, an Atropos to give us that increased attack to try and take out the enemies here. So no stun, but we're still able to survive as well. This enemy Gwyn here will hopefully not take out any of our units. But I've been wrong before. Yeah, so Gwyn down. But that should be fine because all of their buffs have been removed now, because we have more than 2 Celestial units. And able to take out the enemy Talinas, so it's just the Gwyn and the Arcdina left as well. They do get quite large stat increases, but every time a Glorian Synergy mate attacks, they tend to steal buffs from the enemy as well. So that's why we're able to keep our attack and defense so high. So you see, we've got the 5 stacks of attack for the unit and the 15 stacks of health, max HP. We've got damage boost for 8 rounds as well. So it is a very strong team. And again, as soon as this Gloria becomes 8 stars, which should be, as of recording, it should be, I'll be able to get that secondary copy tomorrow. Or on reset, so at 1 o'clock, 1 AM, we should be good to go after this. Ah, that's interesting. So, Valenter's here. Yeah, so we were losing that one. Right, okay, so let's change this up a little bit. And let's go with... Let's try a Doom's team in this spot. This is getting quite interesting. We will see whether or not a Doom's is anywhere near as effective as Valenter's. Normally I can rely on Valenter's to see me through. So swap you, swap you, swap you. Doris, you go down here. We'll see, do I have any? No. So let's instead try Mystifiers and go Catherine, Astrid, Sandra, Dullahan and Talos. So I'll put you up here, switch you round, put you in this corner here, and really we want to take out this Lachesis as quickly as possible, because I think that will be the problem character effectively. So stick you in. Let's see how this goes. So able to take out this first team, no problem. Second team, no problem. And then this final team, let's see this matchup and we'll see what the issue is with it. I suspect it was the Lachesis removing all buffs, followed up by Sal as well. So we'll just see whether or not we do need to add in, say, take out Dullahan and Astrid, and we can in fact use a Lachesis as well, and I'll show you that very shortly. Just to let you know as well, you see the active healing or the overheal effect of Catherine here. Well, that doesn't disperse. So get the double shield effect. That doesn't disperse with Lachesis. So Sal has been taunted, fortunately, and Lachesis is down. Unfortunately, she'll come back next round and remove all of our buffs after that. But it's just this initial hit from Sal, I think, that was the problem for the Dooms team. So as you can see, he's still taunted, which is really good for us. We don't want him doing big attacks like that. So we will stun the Minotaur as well, take out Lachesis directly. Knight's Edge to increase the overheal effect. And Catherine to do some relatively big damage here. So we do increase our max HP as well. We get that overheal effect. So we're just doing our basics here. And now that the enemy Lachesis is gone, I suspect that our Astrid will focus on either Persephone or Minotaur. But we will take these out now, I think. So it looks like in order to pass this stage, the Mystifier's team was the most appropriate team. I think it's because the speed is slightly different. So Sal is never supposed to go before Lachesis. Absolutely not. They have definitely changed up the speed here, just to throw people off. But that was 75. Sorry, yeah, that was 75-60. And I think that we can go through to the next chapter here. So this is Nightmare 20. So I think we've got this and then 7 more after. And let's just jump straight into it. And let's see how far this team can take us. Hopefully we shouldn't hit any more road bumps, but it depends on where the placement of the Talanas is for the boss mission. Alright, so coming up to 76-30 here, we'll see if it's a fail. No, able to pass, no problem. Right, okay. So, as you can see, it's just the placements and the different speeds that you need to figure out with regards to getting past certain levels. Because of the way that the speed is set up, in certain circumstances, units go when they shouldn't, or units go before their actual speed. There we go. So let's jump into this challenge mission. We'll just see how well it goes. If we do have a problem, we can effectively move the Glorians in front of the problem, and they should be able to handle it with ease. So let's just see how well this team performs. Now we do have half red runes for Dorabella and half red runes for Eudora as well. And we get the silence on Franz. That's going to be really big, I think. Unfortunately, no crit. But if you have a look, Portia also has a very similar ability to Catherine, in that she has an overheal ability. So if you have a look, next time we heal, which should be now, yep, she will also increase her own attack as well. So able to do quite big damage. And she has recently upgraded as well. So they upgraded her overall damage of her ultimate. I think it's up to something silly. I'm sure I saw the figure 760, something like that. Just mental. So yeah, she's become a very effective unit recently. Especially with the overheal effect and Karnak's ability as well. So we get increased HP, which is good against the corrode. We'll get the silence on Franz. And then 5 shots to the face, followed up by a combo attack with Dorabella to finish things off. And then this Valentis team, this shouldn't be a problem. I really don't think it should be a problem. It does seem to be very repetitive at these stages. So there always seems to be Atrops, Themis, Elune at the front 3, Mastema and Halios as the 2 DD units, and then you've got the Lachesis and Arcdina combo with the Glorians team, and then Minotaur with the full Avengers team there. So it is interesting. Maybe it's a copy and paste job, something like that. I don't know. Would have been nice to see a lot more, but I get it. You know, it takes a lot of time to create the content like this. Just because, you know, you would need to increase each level individually, I suspect. But then again, I don't know. I don't design games for a living, so shouldn't really pass comment on it. Just play them and enjoy them. So, and then finally we've got the the Mistfires team here. Potentially, this is going to be a loss just because of the placement of the Sal, so we might not be able to taunt him as we did in the last session or the last boss mission. But we'll have a look and see. Yeah, so we're still doing you know, fair amounts of damage to the enemy team here as well. Corrode, still not a powerful effect. It does need to be increased somehow. No taunt on the Sal, and the reason for that is because he is the boss now. So potentially, if we can't taunt him, then we might need to change the team up, or at least change the position of the team, so the Astrid does instead face Sal. So if he does a massive swing now, and we didn't have any Holy Shield to protect us, that might be really bad for us. But fortunately we've got the Holy Shield to protect us here. And I think this will be over very soon, because we have a lot of units which do sort of AoE damage as well. So Sal down, fortunately. Persephone down. And then Catherine to finish things off, I think, with this overheal effect increase. No, close. So we still do have another round to go, where we'll need to take out Sal. As you can see, enemies doing a fair amount of damage without the Holy Shield protection. So, bit of a shame, but is what it is. Yeah, so if we didn't have that Monarch synergy there, between Dullahan, Talos and Sandra, we'd be able to we would have died there, or at least Talos would have gone down. Fortunately, Sandra able to pick up the slack here, double ult, thanks to Astrid. We're able to pass through by round 5. So, interesting battles. As you can see, they're throwing a couple of curveballs in there. Now, if you do want to see more of this, please do subscribe to the channel. I'll be releasing content every day over the next 2 or 3 weeks while we've got new content coming out. If you do like the video, please do like it. Just hit the like button down there. And then if you do have any questions or any queries, please do let me know down below in the comments. But thanks for watching. You have a good day.